Good morning, my name is James Peggy. I have a Vauxhall Movano, extra long wheelbase. We're going to just have a look round and see what's inside. I'm not a cabinet maker or, like a qualified joiner or anything. I started life as a sheet metal worker, to be honest, but one day we were blethering, talking with my daughter. We were going to hire a camper van and go on holiday, and she says, "Dad, why don't you build one?" So I thought, now there's an idea. So we saved up. We were basically skint, but we've got a couple of grand together, and we bought an old 06 Ford Transit high top that used to belong to Scottish Water Board, and made it into a camper. And then there was so much interest in it, I sold it. I bought it for 2,800 and sold it for 7,000. I've never seen so much money in my life. A woman came with a polythene bag full of money and handed it to me. I was a happy boy. It went from there. We decided to use the money to invest in another van, and we've done various vans now. So this is an extra, as I said, extra long wheelbase. We like to put in the van as a feature is pieces of oak that in their previous life used to be a whiskey barrel. Now, when you look at a whiskey barrel, you'll know that there's not a very long piece of wood in it, but if you cut it up and plane it and do various things, that you can get enough wood to make a cupboard or a little box or whatever. But it's oak and it's lovely wood, so I'll show you some bits and pieces. We have a stool here, so we use bits of whiskey barrel wood. This is a piece of stave. That's the bit that makes the barrel the shape it is. And we get bits and pieces of that and use it in all sorts of pieces. So this is like a leg for the seat, so that you can have a big hefty bloke like me sit on it easy peasy. And we have other bits of whiskey barrel stuff that's been made from the end of the whiskey barrel. That's like the round biscuit shaped bit on the end. This is just a piece of it, and that slots in there like so. So you can have like a table to have some games on, or your breakfast, and it's a swivelly thing, so that sort of can go any way you like, sit and have your dinner and that. And also there's an extra little piece here, a similar sort of thing, a smaller piece of stave, and it goes in there, and you've got a little extension to the work surface, work area. So I'll just put that there. Fairy lights that are in all vans. You can't go without fairy lights in a camper van, that's for sure these days. We've got a normal cooker, just like your kitchen cooker, little 3-burner, easy. We've got a sparker, lights like that, and a wee antique type kettle which looks like an ornament but actually brews the tea. So that's that. That lives up there, and we're travelling along and it stays put. This is the sink, just usual sink, works with a wee pressure pump, switches on when you turn the water on. Very convenient. Cold water only. If you need hot water, you just have to boil a kettle, because after all, we are camping. The water system works, there's a thing called a sure flow pump, which is just screwed to the wall underneath here, inside this cupboard, and the hose goes right through the wall into a compartment called the garage underneath the bed, and it's got all the logistics of the van, if you want for a better word, water and gas in there. So you just change the 5-gallon water container, pop the hose in the top, and it feeds to this sure flow pump. As I showed you earlier, it's a pressure, the pump's got a pressure switch in it. So when it's got electric to it, all you do is open the tap and the pump will collect water from the garage up to your sink. And every now and again I would suggest that you put one of these like sanitizing solutions through. Sometimes in pubs they do it with the beer pumps and the beer pipes and that, and it just gets rid of all bugs and stuff. So every couple of months just run 5 gallons of water right through the system, let it drain away with the solution in, and then do it with fresh. That'll get rid of the horrid chemical taste, and you're free from any bacteria and stuff, hopefully. And in this cupboard we have a wee gas tap. There's 2 taps in there. that run, same again, similar to the water pipe, just through the wall into the back where the gas bottle is. 2 wee taps there, one for the water, one for the hob, and one for the gas heater. And if you're worried about, some people are worried about gas leaking and all that, which doesn't happen very often, you can turn them off when you go to bed and you're totally safe. We use a 6 kilo gas bottle, a bit of contra. You know, some people say, oh, I'm just using the great big one, but my gasman said it's illegal to have anything more than 6 kilos of gas in your van at one time. That's, jury's out on that one. Some people think it's not the case. But anyway, just for safety, I just carry a 6 kilo bottle of propane, and it goes in a gas box in the back, which is sealed in, and it has a drop hole in the box in case any loose gas in it will go straight through the floor and disappear outside. Over here we've got a fixed bed, lovely big double bed. We bought an IKEA memory foam mattress and fitted it in there, so it's a wee bit like a hotel bed. We have a propex heater. Well, not everybody, lots of people have used this heater. Easy to run, you just turn it on and it blows hot air out this thing at the bottom, and if the door's shut at night time and it's a bit chilly outside, within 5 minutes the van is like toasty, so that's a good thing to have. But there's various heaters, everybody's got their own choice. This is a stool we put here, that's a big bed, so you've got to hop into bed stool. We've got storage up here. These are all made from little pieces of whiskey barrel oak. That one's got that funny sort of stripiness that oak has, nice tigery stripe. Just the usual bowls, cups, glasses. And these go right along, various things in, some clothes above your bed, other things, books, games, stuff like that. We pick up things on the way. We were, excuse me, we were at Glastonbury and we picked up this nice wee mirror. And it comes from India. I don't know what it's made of, but it looks nice, sort of wooden, like stony glazed stuff, bit of a feature. And everything else is just put it up as you go along, little basket, like the bottom of a shopping basket, cut down and stapled to the wall for bits and pieces. The blinds are all, this is a low-tech van, you've maybe noticed. These work with magnets, and all you do is just magnet them up at bedtime, same as that big one over there, and then come morning you want some sunshine and they just go like that and live on the windowsill. This bed, if you need a third person to stay, this piece here is not fixed. You can lift that off, put it down there, and that is about 26 inches for a single bed. So this is, I think it's nearly 7 feet. If I lie on it, you can see I'm 6 foot. So there's loads of room, you know, for a big, tall, giant guy. So these can just get put aside, maybe say up here. Put these flowers down there, isn't it? You use one of them for your bed if you need to. And this bit just lifts off. You can put that down there. And that's about 2 feet 6. And you can have, a big bloke could sleep on that, or if you've got a child with you, they could sleep on there too, because the cab has 3 belted safety seats, you know, the usual features and 3-seater vans. And then come the morning, just lift that back, put that there, and chuck your cushions back in position. There we go, sit and have your breakfast. I'm born and bred Scotland. I've been in this country all my life. I've only been to Tenerife. I've only been abroad once when I was first married. And I hadn't seen Wales. So 2 years ago, when we first built this, we went to Wales in our newly built big Hamish camper van, and it was great. And wild camping is the new black, so that's the way forward. So I'm looking forward to taking some time off and exploring bits of this country that I've never seen, would you believe? So, and I've never been to Brighton, and a young girl was talking to me there about Brighton, and although it's touristy as well, but I haven't seen it. I've just seen it on the telly and the White Cliffs of Dover and all that. Never seen it in real life, so that's my next plan, go down there and have a look.
I hope you enjoyed that content. If you hadn't noticed, we do have an ebook that we sell, and the link is just in the description. It contains 160 pages crammed full of practical advice, walkthrough information, electronic schematics and part lists, which will make your job a lot easier for doing a van conversion, and it will save you time and money. Like, we're pretty confident that this ebook is useful to you, because if you don't, for any reason, you don't like it, you don't find it useful, you can literally just drop us an email and we'll give you a refund, no questions asked. And I really believe that anyone, regardless of their experience, can make a half decent van conversion. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate you watching our content, and we put a lot of effort to make it interesting, informative, and find those cool projects that feature on our channel. Consider subscribing, leave a comment, and we'll see you next week.